Can you share what you encountered with the Scotland Yard incident?
Yeah, so my very first trip to Europe was in 1983. I went with my buddy Daryl, and we go to England. And at that time in England, every casino was a private club, and you had to become a member. And to become a member, you had to wait 48 hours for a cooling off period. So we go to this little town about 100 miles north of London called Leicester, and they had two casinos. And our policy was, when you went to become a member, if they asked for your passport, we'd give them our passport. If they didn't, we'd give them a fake name, right? Because if we got barred somewhere, we don't want our name being spread everywhere. So we go to the first casino. They don't ask for a passport, so we give them a fake name. We go to the second casino. They do ask for the passport, so we give it to them. So we wait our 48 hours. We end up at the second casino. They have a great game for us. And so we play the first night, and we get up about 20,000 pounds, and they start changing the way they're shuffling the cards. And it's not good for us, what they're doing. So we decide to call it. And we go to the cashier's cage, and the cashier says, "I'm sorry, I don't have enough to pay you." And now this has never happened to us at this point, and so we don't know what to do, and they want to give us a check. And we're like, yeah, we don't like that idea, right? They could decide to stop payment before we get back to the States or whatever. So they said, all right, how about you just take the chips and you come back tomorrow, and we will have gone to the bank and we'll be able to cash you out. So we go, okay, great. So we come back the next day, and Daryl goes to the cage, and I decide to go to the game and see if the game is good for us again. And I pretty quickly realized that, no, they've changed the way they shuffle the cards, and the game's no good. So I go to the cashier's cage, and Daryl's not there. So I say to the cashiers, "Where's my friend?" She says, "What friend?" I said, "The big American guy with the 20,000 pounds worth of chips." She says, "Oh, I think he went upstairs." And I look, and there is a restaurant up there, but it's dark. It's closed. And I say, "It's closed." And she said, "Yeah, I think he went up there with his friends." I'm like, "Friends? I'm his only friend. What are you talking about?" So I go upstairs, and as I go up the stairs, I'm hearing voices. And I get up there, and I come around a corner, and here's Daryl. He's sitting on a couch with another guy, and there's another guy standing there. And I say, "Hey, what's going on?" And the guy on the couch says, "Are you a professional gambler too?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And he says, "Scotland Yard," and he pulls out a badge. And I said, "Have we done something wrong?" And he says, no, we just want to make sure you are who you say you are. And I said, okay. And so he looks at my passport. Now he wants to see my driver's license. Now he wants to see the car rental agreement and my airline tickets. And they want to go search our car. And we're young and stupid. We don't know what our rights are. We're in a foreign country, right? So we're just going along with all this. So now he says, "We want to go back and search your hotel room." So we say, okay. And now I look down, and I see there is a blue wire hanging out of Daryl's pant leg, because Daryl has a hidden Blackjack computer strapped to his calf. And there are wires that run up over his crotch, down into both his shoes. And he operates this computer with his toes. And this is not illegal at this time. This is 1983. There are no laws against this, even in Nevada. But even though it's not illegal, if they find it, we are probably going to spend a couple of nights in jail while they sort that out. So now I'm trying to stay in between Daryl and the guy and the cops as we get down to the car, and we head back to the hotel. And we're talking to these guys saying, is this what they do to anybody who wins any money? Are they rousting us because we're Americans? And the cops are kind of coming around to our side. Now we get back to the hotel, and there is a briefcase sitting on the end of the bed. And in that briefcase is a soldering iron and wires and switches and extra batteries and membership cards from every casino we've been to in Germany and Belgium and Netherlands and UK. And there is a yellow legal pad, and it has a list of every casino and every fake name that we have used in every casino. And it is sitting on the end of the bed, and Daryl and I are trying not to look at it, but we're trying not to not be looking at it. and they start searching the room. And I mean, they go in between the towels in the closet, and they're going through the drawers and the bed, and they get to Daryl's guitar case. And by now they're kind of cracking jokes, and they're like, "What's in here? A machine gun? Ha, ha, ha." And they open the guitar case. And the only thing left is this briefcase. And the guy walks up to the briefcase and he goes, "Well, I guess that's it then." And he opens up the briefcase and he looks at us and he closes it again without ever looking down into the briefcase. And so they drive us back to the casino, and we go in and they cash all our chips. They give us all our money, and we get back in the car and we head straight to Dover and took the next ferry back out of the UK.